It's Coffee and Chat with Julie and Matt.
Hello and a very warm welcome to Coffee and Chat with Julie and Matt.
Hello.
So it's been another sort of fairly busy week, and so much so that we normally record these a week in advance.
Yeah.
But today is Monday and this goes on Thursday. So we're a little bit late. We have still got time to edit and do all that jazz. But it does feel like we're cutting it a bit fine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So last week we didn't record it on the Thursday just because we had so much catching up to do, having been up north the Sunday before. So we said, well, we'll do it on Sunday. And then yesterday it was so warm again, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 31 again yesterday, wasn't it?
31, and it felt warm in here, didn't it?
Close
Warmer
in here.
than normal. So really we just sort of sat about all day, didn't we, yesterday?
I don't think the house is actually cooling down, isn't it? Because usually this house stays cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But because the walls are so thick, I think the house is... Just put the coffee in. I think because the house's walls are so thick, it's warming up inside, but it's not having a chance to cool down, is it?
Because it's very warm overnight
all the time,
still,
isn't it? Yeah.
And this week we're now in for our 5th heatwave in the UK, aren't we?
36 again on Thursday.
Yeah, and we're hitting record temperatures every week, so it's quite scary.
It is
really.
scary. We've not had any rain. Well, we had a little bit of rain, but nothing.
Nothing to write home about, was it? But also, it's horrible to see all of these wildfires, and I really don't like seeing it on the news. And it's awful to think people are having to leave their homes.
Scary,
must be
isn't
so
it?
scary.
Must
so if
be
you're in
scary.
any of those areas that are affected, we're thinking of you. You know, we feel for you, don't we?
It's horrible, but everything's so dry, isn't it?
We need rain. We need a lot of rain, a big downpour.
But even the rivers and reservoirs are all running really low, aren't they? I think it was the Danube, was it, where they actually found a German boat? It's actually started showing up. Was it the Danube?
It was a Greek ship, wasn't it? They found, or a boat?
No, this was the Second World War one.
Was it?
The water's gone so low, the actual boat's showing through. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was full of like bottles.
No, that was the Greek one. Yeah, there was another one as well.
Oh,
I
didn't
see
that one then. So
the Greek one. Yeah, there was a Greek one as well. They've just found.
Right, okay.
That was quite good.
Well, that's obviously the same reason because everything's
so low and lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite scary.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying this is going to be a regular occurrence.
We need to adapt, don't we?
Yeah, definitely to adapt.
They need to do things to...
Yeah.
But then we're saying that. They were saying this 20 years ago.
They said it was going to happen.
Global warming and we needed to start doing things.
They don't call it global warming anymore. They call it climate change, don't they?
Change. Yeah, because it used to all be about the ozone. Remember that, where you couldn't use... Well, they started phasing out spray.
Yeah, 'cause you used to get stickers on there, ozone friendly, didn't you? Actually, I've got on my original, one of my first guitars, on the actual headstock, there's a little yellow sticker that says ozone friendly. Yeah, it's how much I got that off.
And that was always on the news, wasn't it? And on
hole in the ozone, but I think that's repaired, hasn't it?
So I remember in the 80s when I used to like spray hairspray on like there was no tomorrow to get that really big hair look.
So did I.
If there was anyone in the room, they'd say, "Oh, there's another hole in the ozone layer." You know, that sort of thing. Yeah. That was a big thing then. But
it was.
You know, we need to do something now, don't we? But not quite sure what we can do as individuals.
I don't know what they say about, cutting down your carbon footprint and things like that, but I think the UK has a very small percentage of the actual carbon usage, don't they?
Yeah.
It's places like India and China and things like that, and I think some of the parts of the States as well.
Yeah.
There's just quite a lot of the carbon.
Yeah, because we
carbon
always
emissions.
We always turn off standby lights and things like that.
Yeah.
And then you'll see on the news in these countries where they're doing like these big light displays in these tower blocks, and you think, does our little standby light really make much difference?
I'm going to say every little thing counts. It makes a difference.
But I suppose you can't think like that because you've got to think, yes, we've got to do what we can from our level. We're quite good, really, aren't we?
We try to be.
Things like that. Yeah. We do think about what we're doing, don't we? We recycle everything we can.
Yeah, try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to do as much recycling. Well, our council's quite good for that, aren't they? Recycle.
Yeah.
We have like recycling bins. I think a lot of people do now.
Yeah.
Certain things you can split it up, can't you?
Put that cup down. Actually, I finished it now. Started drinking quite a bit earlier than we started recording, except for saying the wrong thing. I think I even said hello and welcome to coffee. I'm doing it again. Tea and biscuits, which is my patron one. So We've drunk our coffee already. Yeah, so another lovely little thing that happened this morning, which you've probably actually seen, and this is that thing again, isn't it, where we're not sure where we are. You probably saw it in Monday's, weekly vlog episode.
No, because this is this Thursday, so they won't have seen it until, because we're behind, aren't we now?
Oh, we're behind, so yes, so you won't see this until next Monday. Yeah. Little deer been born again in the garden, hasn't it? We've seen them smaller, so I'm not sure. It's probably a few days old, or maybe a week. But it's definitely the deer that we showed you. If you saw that extra little video I put up last Saturday, we think it's hers. And I remember when we were filming, I did say it looked like she had a bit of a bloated belly. And we didn't know if that was because she was scoffing pears down.
She's eating all the apples off the tree as well, isn't she?
She's eating apples and things like that, so we weren't sure if it was just like a bloated belly. But now there's a little baby out there.
Tiny little
thing. And it really is a little Bambi, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
And it went in the hedge and its sort of legs were like in a big triangle at the back, weren't they? And it's so sweet. So we'll show that in next Monday's vlog in full because we put the camera outside, but we'll put a little clip in, a little teaser clip in. But that's so.
I feed them every morning, and she comes regularly, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I know it's the same one, because she's got a little like a scar on her neck, hasn't she? Where she's caught on barbed wire.
It was quite deep at one point.
It's quite nasty. Yeah, it's starting to go now.
But it's healing up.
But she was just sort of staring at me for about 5 minutes this morning, wasn't she? Only 6 to 7 feet away. Yeah. She's getting quite used to me. I don't want her to get too used to me, though, do I?
No, we wouldn't try to coax her to eat out of our hands or anything like that.
But then I think she might have been a bit cautious because the baby was about.
Yeah, because then you'll see in next Monday's vlog, she starts sort of chasing after a squirrel, which she doesn't normally do. No. She's normally happy to just sit and eat with the squirrels, isn't she? But she's either saying, I need that food now because I've just had a baby.
Food must be getting scarce though, mustn't it?
Or stay away from my baby type thing, isn't she? She's chasing it around the garden. It's like sort of Benny, you can imagine Benny Hill music with it.
Yeah. It was lovely though, wasn't it? Really nice to see.
Really nice. So this is our sort of dilemma, isn't it? Really, with the deer.
Yeah.
Because the enjoyment we get out of watching them and seeing these new babies come in and what are small deers? Calf?
Fawns?
Fawn, that's it. Yeah, fawn.
Or is that only a certain deer is a fawn?
I'm not sure. Sounds right.
Yeah, sounds
fawn,
right. Yeah.
Doesn't it? So, seeing the young is so much enjoyment for us. So, do we want to stop that for the sake of a few plants being nibbled? And that's what we sort of think, don't we? So, our sort of big quest now is to find plants that the deer don't like, to keep them away from the plants and hopefully put enough food out for her.
I think she's nibbling a lot of the plants because she's basically stripped all those pot shooting under the silver birch. Basically just been cleared.
But it could be because she was pregnant, couldn't it?
And she needs more food. And there's a lack of food because it's so dry. There's no green shoots or anything or nice green grass. So So
good thing though, we did see on our walk, and I've probably got a bit of footage of this as well. A lot of the they're not blueberries, are they? Are they damson berries?
I think they're damsons.
Really lovely, bright blue, aren't they? In the hedges, there were loads of them.
That's quite a thing as well because all our apples from our apple tree are dropping early because I think the tree's obviously trying to conserve energy and water. So it's just dropping all the apples, so they're dropping really early. So,
but it's good. It's just good to see so much out there for birds.
There's still food out there. Yeah.
Lots of berries and things, weren't there?
But they're saying don't feed the birds as well,
they're not raspberries, are they? They're blackberries, aren't they?
Yeah, lots of blackberries. But again, it's early. It's usually sort of like September time, isn't it? The end of the summer.
Yeah, but it's good to. There's someone walking past again.
Hello.
All right.
Probably wondering what we're doing.
What was I forgot what I was saying now? People looking in.
Blackberries.
The blackberries. Now it's good to see, to know that the birds have got food. Because we're not actually putting anything out at the moment.
No, I do put a little bit of seed out.
Yes, out on the ground, but I think they say don't put it in feeders at the moment.
No, not in feeders or peanuts or mealworms, things like that.
Although it's not law, it's just guidance.
It's just guidelines, I think, because it spreads diseases, doesn't it? In summer and the same winter,
And they have enough food in summer, should do.
Well, should do, but
So I suppose because we've put a lot of what we did in the vlog, we haven't really got much else to talk about because you would have seen it.
We've seen the trip up north, seen the old parents, haven't we?
Up north.
It was nice seeing them, wasn't it?
That was a nice trip, wasn't it?
And they're going to move in a little bit closer, aren't they? So it should be easier for us to visit.
Closer as in it will be an hour and a half rather than 2 hours.
I think it's an hour and 45, just under 2 hours, and it's usually about 2 hours.
About an hour.
It was 2 hours and 45 minutes getting up there.
Yeah.
On the way back took us nearly 4, didn't it? But we did stop.
Yeah, we stopped.
Yeah, it was.
It's weird as well because it felt quicker on the way back.
It did feel a lot quicker on the way back.
Yeah.
But it was longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is quite strange.
Quite a lot. Thing is, you think Sunday would be quite quiet for traffic, but there was a lot.
There's a lot of traffic. Because a lot of people are travelling, I suppose, aren't they?
Travelling for work for
if
early
they've been
start
on
Monday
holiday
or
going back. Things like that. So yeah. So what we'll do then, we'll break here and we'll go to what do we actually call it? Because we always say I say viewers' questions, but it's
time.
Question time.
It's question time.
Okay, so again, thank you so much for all of your questions and pet peeves as well. We've got a few of those. No dilemmas this week, actually, have we? So if you've got a dilemma, any sort of fun dilemma that you'd like our view on or our help with, then do pop it in the comments. Okay, so we're going to start today actually with a question that we missed off last time.
Yeah.
So this is from Adele Cannon, and this is, I'd love to know if you split the housework and do you own certain chores? I always end up cleaning the bathrooms, but my husband Sean always cuts the grass. I argue that that's all right for him in winter. Yeah, I suppose he's getting off quite lightly there, isn't he? If grass cutting's his only chore.
I've only cut the grass twice this year.
Yeah.
It's been
so
dry, so
even
in
better,
summer.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Do we own certain chores?
I don't think we do.
I don't think we do,
No.
do we?
No.
I suppose it's because we both obviously have got our own businesses and work from home.
Yeah.
So we sort of work it that whoever's
not
got
working
a bit of
or not
spare
busy,
time,
they do their
will
bits.
do whatever needs doing.
Polishing and vacuuming and
Yeah. I mean, it probably works out that you mainly do the mowing. You mow the grass, don't you?
Yeah, mow the grass.
Like
Like I said, I've only cut it twice.
Yeah.
So but you've used the mower before.
Things like that. I've mown before. Yeah. I mean, I suppose. You can't say like the manly jobs anymore, can you? But you put the bins out.
Oh yeah, I put the bins out. Yeah.
I don't put the bins out.
Because I'm the man, I have to put the bins out.
But I will empty the indoor bins.
Yeah, you empty the bins
down
to the recycling into the bin.
Yeah,
things. So it's not really.
But you just take them out.
I think we pretty much
street.
share the.
We do.
chores,
I suppose we do everything, don't
we?
we?
We both put washing loads on and things like that, and wash up.
I probably only clean my craft room, but then you only clean your shed, I suppose, your workshop.
Yeah, I suppose,
So.
But then when you're vacuuming, you'll go around, you'll vac your thing, and then you'll vac the rest of the house. So, I don't know, So, we don't really.
No. Particular, and we share the cooking.
Yeah. But you're a better cook than me, so.
Well, not necessarily.
Well, I think so.
But Matt might say, "Oh, I really fancy doing one of my curries," or I might say, "Oh, I might do one of my special burgers tonight."
Yeah,
so then,
cheeseburger's nice.
Yeah.
You do a good cheeseburger.
I do a good cheeseburger.
We've got to get onto that, cheeseburgers.
Well, that's your peeve, isn't it? So we'll leave that for pet peeves. But thank you for that question, Adele.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
And Alison Craig, this is a good one. One question is, do you have any nicknames you call each other? Now we do, don't we?
Yeah, a lot.
So, no, not really.
Well, yeah.
Well, one we very, very rarely say. Well, I never call you Matthew, do I? Or Matt, even.
No.
But never ever Matthew. I suppose I'll shout Matt if I'm calling you if we're out.
If we're outside, yeah.
Yeah. But then you probably
just
turn
say
around.
Darling, don't you? Or...
You're a darling, or
so
I call him darling quite a lot, don't I?
Darling.
But my actual name that I call him is, it's a good embarrassing to say, is Maffy. So I call him Maffy, like short for Matthew, like said in a fun way. So Maffy, isn't it? His name's Maffy.
Yeah. I call you Juju, don't I?
Juju, yeah.
Yeah.
I always used to get called Jew. All through my life I've been called Jew. At school. When I worked in the chemist, there was a Scottish lady there who used to call me Jules. And I quite liked that, but she'd always say Jules. Yeah. That was quite nice. But otherwise Jew.
Yeah. I've always called you
Juju,
Juju, haven't I?
But it's been Juju, hasn't it? So
I do call you Eloise.
Yeah, that's Julie backwards. And I sometimes call you Waysam.
Waysam,
which you wouldn't think, but if you say that and then play it backwards, that's the name.
Yeah, Eloise is Julie backwards.
And Waysam is Matthew. Wevalia, Waysam, that's I love you, Matthew, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, but we learned that because we watched an episode of Red Dwarf called Backwards. And in it, there's a man doing this big long speech backwards, having a go at somebody. And actually, if you play it forwards, he's saying, I bet there are some sad people out there who are going to play this the other way
backwards.
around.
Yeah, listen to it. And it was Erskine, wasn't it?
And Erskine is bitter. So if you record the word bitter and play it backwards, it's Erskine, which you wouldn't think, but a double T makes the S sound, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's quite clever, but
it's quite funny.
So I do call
learn to speak
Juju, Eloise.
I don't think we have any other sort of silly names,
darling.
do we? Yeah, you'd say that as well, wouldn't
Sweetheart sometimes.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Right, sweetheart.
Sweetheart. That's like your Cockney self coming out, isn't it? Mockney.
The old broken elbows.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alison. Right, next question then for Dawn Hickey, who says, thanks for another fabulous coffee and chat video. Thank you, Dawn. My question for the next episode is, Julie, have you tried any Korean skincare? I'm currently loving trying them out. I've been really impressed with all that I've tried so far. And then she apologises to Matt, says she'll think of a question for you another time. But yes, I have tried a Korean mask. So it was like a two-part plastic mask that you put on the face. And I don't think it was actually meant to be super moisturising, but I think what it does, if you leave it on for quite a long time. I think it's about 5 hours. No, I think it was about 5 hours on the pack, but I didn't leave it on that long.
Yeah, I know you
I'm sure it was a long time.
Yeah, working on like Hannibal Lecter.
But what if I've said to you before, if I put my mask on when Matt's outside, and then I hear him coming in, I'll say, "Don't be afraid, it's only me." Because I'm walking around like this mask on. But yeah, I think the idea of it is that you keep your face still and free of wrinkles for as long as possible, and it sort of sets your skin. That's all I've tried. It changed
colour as well, and go see-through or something, didn't it?
Yeah, that sort of indicates that you've had it on for long enough. So I suppose there must have been some sort of moisture soaking into the skin. I can't say that my skin felt particularly moisturised when I'd taken it off. It felt quite dry.
Yeah.
To touch. But yeah, that's all I've tried. But yes, I have heard some good things about Korean skincare, and I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where people have all these treatments done. So it's something I'd like to look into a little bit more. I'd love to actually go to a proper sort of salon and have it done.
Yeah.
I've had a facial, I think, a couple of times before we got married, and then I had one for our wedding. Oh, and it was when I had the facial done, and I came downstairs because they play all this lovely music, and you smell like the aromatherapy oils and things as you're laying there. She sort of wafts it under your nose. And I came down, I was like in a trance, wasn't I? You were sort of sitting at the bottom of the stairs having your hair cut.
I had my hair cut, yeah.
That was when we both went to Junction, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you saw me coming down the stairs, and I was sort of out of it. I was like almost high, wasn't I?
Didn't you fall asleep at one point?
Nearly fell asleep, yeah. It was beautiful, really nice. If you ever get the chance to have a proper full facial.
You could do another one, couldn't you?
I'd like to have another one, yeah. So it could take you
Junction's not there anymore, isn't it? So you'll
no,
find somewhere else.
I think it's still there at the moment, but I think they didn't renew the lease on the building, so that one's going. Because I was going to try that hairdresser's.
Yeah, because you went there before, didn't you? And they were quite good, weren't they?
It did. I think it changed management or changed hands or something.
It's your hairdresser left, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still need to find another hairdresser.
Yeah, we'll have to look around.
But yeah, I would like to try some more Korean things to answer your question. Okay, so Donna Lenise, this is something that we spoke about in another video. What is a water butt? Is it like a rain barrel? And that would be a great water saver. So yes, what we call a water butt is just like a big barrel.
It's basically, and all the runoff rain, you basically hook it up to your downpipe from your drain, from your gutters. Yeah. And basically all runs into there and it saves in there. I think there must be probably our barrel size,
litres, don't they? Can't think of how many now,
it must be a lot.
Then you would fill your can from it.
You can fill your water can from it,
a little tap on, don't they? And
the nice ones.
Yeah, so that would be a good idea because we have got a downpipe that's a bit leaky.
Yeah, but we need to fix that.
That needs fixing.
Yeah, but we could get one there, put one in that corner. We could actually just do a pipe off there and run into it.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah. Especially if it's going to be like this.
Especially like this, we need to collect every drop we can now, don't we, really?
Yeah.
And then the second part of Donna's question, what are your favourite colours, favourite season and why? Looking forward to next time. Thank you, Donna. Okay, favourite colours and favourite season. Would you want to go first with your colours?
My favourite colour is red. Putting all my toolboxes are red. My car's red.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know favourite seasons. I like summer, but I like a normal English summer. I don't like this heat summer. And I do like an autumn, don't I?
Yeah.
But I also like spring as well because I like the daffodils.
It's so difficult.
Yeah.
Because I'm sat here trying to think, what would I say my favourite colour is? Because I like blues. I'm sort of a blue person.
Yeah.
But I also like purples and deep pinks, sort of magenta. I suppose they're all on that same side of the colour wheel, aren't they?
Yeah, also sort of that blue to red colour wheel,
Yeah. It's like if someone says, what's your favourite colour rose? I can't answer because I see one and I think,
that's
definitely
nice.
pink, definitely pink. And then you think, oh no, that really deep red, or oh, that's a beautiful yellow or peachy colour. I can never sort of choose, so I can never just say one.
Yeah.
But I would say on that blue spectrum for colours. And again, I think with seasons, if I had to pick one, I would probably say autumn, when it all starts going red and gold.
The long shadows.
The shadows, the hazy sunsets. But also the thought of maybe starting the fire, the heating's on, warm socks, hot water bottles with fluffy covers, and all that, soups, all that sort of thing. But then I could sit here and go through every season and name.
Yeah, I think they all have their good points and bad points, don't they? So
my nan used to say Gaga, another nickname. We used to call her Gaga long before Lady Gaga or Radio Gaga. Because we used to call my nan Gaga, and I think it comes from when my sister couldn't say nan or granny, so she used to say Gaga, and then it just stuck, and we always called her Gaga. But then when Radio Gaga come out by Queen, we couldn't quite believe what we were hearing, because we thought that was a word we made up, Gaga. But so that was anyway. She used to say, depending upon when you're born, is your favourite season. So if you're born in wintertime, that's your favourite season. If you're born in summer, that's But I don't know, because I think as a child I used to love summer because I'm born in November, so in winter.
Yeah, you're off
but
school.
I used to love summer because we're off school and you can play outside. So I always used to say
out
summer
on your
was my
bike or
favourite.
whatever. I used to say summer,
now
but
probably the cooler months now.
Yeah, but like I said before, like the traditional English summer when it wasn't too hot or we had a little bit of rain or whatever. Then But if it's going to be like
now
this,
it's unbearable at times, isn't it?
It can
just
be,
because we're not used to it.
But I think,
like
we said, we're going to have to adapt, aren't we?
So thank you for that, Donna. Nice question. I haven't got my glasses on again, although this is a larger font.
I did it, printed in a bigger font.
Could have done like one question per page, really. Right, Monique then. Thanks for another lovely video. Thank you, Monique. What I would like to know, how many hours a day you both spend on your work?
Oh, God.
25?
25 hours a day, It's constant, isn't it?
I suppose it is quite I mean, it's difficult because we're in a situation that is quite different from the
It's not a 9 to 5, is it?
It's not a 9 to 5 job.
Which we've both done.
But having said that, we do also have our freedom in that we can choose our hours.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, I mean, let's think, because I would sit of an evening and do work on my doll's house rug, which, which is my hobby, but also part of my job.
Yeah.
So is that working because I want to get it finished for the next video, or I'll design things, or I'll crochet?
Yeah.
Either for myself or to sell.
It's the same, isn't it? I'm the same, working on a design or whatever, or a guitar
you'd sit there and
job.
do that of an evening.
So it's part of your job. But also, if we want to work really early in the morning, we can when it's a bit cooler.
Yeah.
Or sometimes most of the time we work later into the evening, don't we? So our hours, are longer that way.
I'll now I edit on my phone. I'll sit there doing that.
Yeah, editing as well.
Until quite late of an evening.
Yeah. So we have
so
really
I
fixed
suppose
hours.
there's pros and cons of working for yourself, isn't there?
It's like when the postman comes and says, "Oh, what did you do on a bank holiday then?" What bank holiday?
Yeah,
we didn't have a bank
forget
holiday.
about bank holidays.
We just worked. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you're looking forward to that day off work anymore because you just keep going, don't you?
Even Saturdays and Sundays, you work sometimes Saturdays.
Yeah.
If it's Friday, I'll be working Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday we'll work. You'll be editing or whatever. And I'll be editing mine.
Or if I'm on my phone and I see a comment pop up or a message that I need to answer, I'll just do it.
That's
no
part of the
matter
job,
what time of the day or evening it is. So it's difficult to put an actual hour on it, but I would say most of the time we are doing something that contributes to work. Yeah. Especially now with the weekly vlogs as well.
Yeah, that's extra work, isn't it? Yeah.
Then it's not.
But then
work,
it's still work, isn't it? It's still.
I suppose it's classed as work because we're putting the camera on.
Yeah.
Even when we're out.
Yeah.
Not working. isn't it? So it's difficult to say really.
Yeah.
But it's a lot. It's a lot. A lot of the time we are doing something for work, aren't we?
Work orientated.
Yeah, work orientated. But yeah, thank you for that, Monique. The next one, Tracy Shale. I have another fun question, and I apologise if it's been asked before. But if you were granted a superpower for a day, let's say what you would choose and why. I think I've done this as a getting to know you on my Patreon channel.
Yeah.
But it's a lovely one, isn't it?
What would yours be then?
Actually, I know what mine would be. I would have always said flight because I love Superman, and you know, when I was a child, I thought I could actually learn to fly by jumping off the arm of the sofa and flapping my arms, but it never would actually work. So flight is one, but another one would be invisibility. And this is just because I'm so nosy. So when we're out walking, and I have to try to stop myself from doing it, and especially again in the winter months when people have got lights on indoors, I glance into people's houses. Only like into the kitchen and that. I'm not talking in like a.
You're not going up to the window like
I'm
that.
not like a peeping Tom, but I just like glancing in, and you know, you might see someone they're getting dinner ready, or
it's that nice sort of feeling you give, you know, because people are like warm and cozy.
Imagine if you were invisible and you could just sort of, and I suppose as well you'd have to be able to get through doors and walls, and you could like sneak into someone's house and listen to what they're saying, or you know, that sort of thing.
Slightly voyeuristic.
A bit voyeuristic.
I think mine would be flight though, like you said, definitely be flight.
That would be one of mine.
I think that would be one of the ultimate
just
things,
soaring high up above the trees. Yeah. Just to be able to take off and.
You know, like Superman, you know, when he does that flying, he's doing that, and he sort of does that turn,
steering himself, and
that'd be nice. Yeah,
it's like the scene when he takes Lois up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheesy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But sort of, she's flying.
Oh, Superman's brilliant.
Is this real? Oh, I love that movie.
I love that film.
Yeah, so flight and me sort of flight, but also invisibility.
Yeah.
Because
she knows your Parker.
Yeah. Okay. Jill Morris, question for Julie. Where do you keep the projects that you're working on, like crochet and cross stitch? Mine tend to be in bags piled up at the side of my chair. Yeah, a mixture of both really. I do keep a lot of things in bags because I've actually crocheted a lot of bags for that purpose. There's actually a bag tutorial here on the channel if you'd be interested in crocheting your own little craft bag.
They're nice bags, aren't they?
Yeah, just made up out of the old granny squares. If you can do a granny square, you can make these bags. They're super simple. I'll see if I can remember to link to that one at the end. Yeah. But if not, just search for
as well. Crochet cardigan.
Yeah.
I like that cardigan.
I don't think I did a tutorial for that though, did I?
I don't know if you did. That was the square.
Yeah, but again with the granny squares. If you like a crochet cardigan tutorial, let me know. I'd be quite happy to do that.
Yeah.
There's also a couple of blankets here as well,
I
think, isn't there?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I normally make bags for them. So I've got my rug making stuff in a bag. I've got my cross stitch in a bag. I've got quite a few bags. All of my wool I keep in a big bag. But also I like these stackable boxes. I think they're easier and they look tidier as well. But I think it's nice, like you say, if you've got a bag that you can just stick it at the side of your chair. But I would only have the one that I'm working with beside my chair.
You keep a lot of stuff in your
and then I put a lot in my cupboards.
Yeah,
which is why I like those sliding cupboards, because you could just hide stuff away in like what I call my Monica cupboard, and then just shut it all in and hide it.
Close it all.
But thank you for that question, Jill. Right, we're going over the page now. Let's see what we've got over here. Right, a couple more. All right, we've got one more question and then a peeve. So, question from Diane Yorks. My question is, what would be your dream house and location? Being an introvert, mine would be a lovely old house with beams, deep in the woods with no one around for miles. Looking forward to seeing next week's videos. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, that's a lovely question. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Yeah, I think, definitely somewhere with a lot of land around it.
Yeah.
But I always waver between that lovely sort of cottagey feel.
Yeah.
And then like a really big place.
With lots of rooms and
maybe an indoor pool, or really sort of luxurious.
Yeah.
But then I come back to that lovely sort of homely,
we like this,
comfortable cottage. I suppose this is our sort of dream house, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
The only thing is, I mean, we've got a lovely big garden, haven't we, with all the wildlife.
If it was in the middle of nowhere.
If it was in the middle of nowhere, this would be our dream home, wouldn't
perfect, wouldn't it?
Although maybe a little bit bigger because of storage.
Yeah, probably an upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this with an upstairs would be...
probably just like a bedroom, dressing room and an ensuite upstairs.
Yeah. And
that'd
then a bigger kitchen downstairs.
Yeah.
So we're sort of changing it.
And a utility room.
Utility room would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit more room, but this sort of
style, this sort of thing.
Which is an old lodge built in 1750, isn't it?
Yeah.
At
So
the edge
this
of
sort
the
of
woods.
style, yeah. Quiet.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
yeah,
we love it here. You know, we love this house and all of the wildlife and the woods at the back and everything. But then we have got well, it should be a private lane outside, but
contention there.
People can't read, obviously. So yeah, we do get a lot of traffic going up and down, don't we? And a few vans and things.
Yeah.
So that's the only downside. I suppose there's ups and downs with
every place, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if we could move this house into a woodland,
be nice. You know, you've got ground land all around, and then like a woodland all the way around that, and then maybe a big fence around that, like really sort of shut in, isn't it? That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, so that was it for the questions. So let's now move on to pet peeves. Okay, so our only pet peeve today is from Alison Craig. And she says, my pet peeve at the moment is when the bin men collect the recycling and drop something and don't bother to pick it up, so we end up with it laying in the road. I agree with you there because, there's one thing I can't bear, and it actually makes me feel a little bit icky as well, is when you see people's rubbish on the road. Yeah. Especially like if it's an old bit of food or something.
Yeah, because we have the food bins, don't we, as well, which are lockable. I think it's to keep foxes and things, and vermin and things out, but it usually gets spilled,
when
doesn't
they
it?
empty them.
Yeah, it gets spilled.
Or old packets or things.
Well, similar sort of thing to my pet peeve is we have to put our bin on the corner of the curb, don't we?
Yeah.
It has to be handle out on the edge of the curb. But they never put it back.
No, and ours usually ends up halfway down the street, doesn't it?
Our neighbour Malcolm always brings it.
Yeah, he's lovely, our neighbour.
Yeah, when he goes for a walk up and down the private lane, he always drops a bin on the edge of the road outside the house. Yeah. So I can understand that. It's a peeve of ours as well.
It is. I hate to see, and normally as well, if we're out walking woody and like some food has been dropped and then trodden on or driven over,
he tries to sniff it as well.
He starts sniffing it and tries to eat it, doesn't he? No, leave that alone. I call him Dirty Bertie. Yeah, so I understand that.
But yeah, and I suppose they are limited to one, because it's only a 2-man crew now. I think maybe 3-man crew.
Yeah.
So I suppose they are limited to time, so that's why they, you get a bin, empty it and chuck it down. So
wherever.
Yeah, so it's all down to time management as well.
Yeah. It's not a very nice job though, is it? Really?
No.
But yeah, I really understand that and don't like seeing rubbish anywhere.
No.
But yeah, when you know it's
kind of our pet peeves is littering anyway.
Sticky old bin lorry as well. Okay, so moving on to our pet peeves. Do you want to go first this week?
Oh yeah, I suppose so. On our trip back from Tucknarth to see my mum and dad and my sister, we stopped off at Burger King, didn't we? And got a burger. And I used to have a burger when I was in my youth. I used to have a burger on a regular basis. I always used to get a Whopper and fries. It was only like
and a milkshake.
It was like £4, but it was between the two of us. It was £32, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For 2 burgers, 2 fries, and 2 cokes.
Yeah, couldn't believe it.
£32.
Yeah, because you could pay that for a really nice.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice.
It was lovely. Yes, it was lovely.
It's fast food, isn't it? It's naughty.
The burger tasted nice, not as nice as one of your burgers, of course. But the fries weren't the same. The fries were definitely not the same.
No, because fries used to be really crispy.
Really crispy on the outside and really salty.
Yeah.
So I think they've probably changed the fat.
But it could just be that they perhaps hadn't been in the cooker, the fryer.
Well, I did a little bit of research.
Oh right.
And they used to cook them in beef fat, but now But then you're having a burger, aren't you? So
yeah, I suppose.
But then now I think they use vegetable oil or something like that.
Maybe that's why then.
And don't put as much salt on as well because of sodium and people's intake of sodium and things. To try and make it healthy. If you have a burger and fries, it's not healthy, is it? But yeah, that's the only thing is really that was the price of it. I think it's supposed to be fast. I know it's fast food and it's not supposed to be good for you, but
thing is with that is because when was the last time we had a burger? I know when the last time we had a burger was.
When?
I think we'd been into Banbury, where I'd had an interview to work at Cargo.
Yes,
and
I remember.
Because the interview went really well, and on the way home we celebrated with a McDonald's.
That was a McDonald's,
that
wasn't it?
Been 2009.
Was that last time we had a takeaway?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, but it still wasn't as expensive as that, though, was it?
What, in comparison?
In comparison, yeah.
Yeah, but I think because we haven't evolved with the prices going up, that's why it's such a big difference now.
But 32 quid, though.
I know.
It's a lot of money.
It did seem a lot. I was quite shocked.
I was quite shocked.
But then you always do that. Because you'll buy something you haven't bought. Maybe like, I don't know, spray paint. That's probably a bad idea because you probably do buy that all the time. But something that you first bought years ago and it was £2.50 and you'll say, oh, it used to be £2.50.
No,
and
it's
it was like 20 years ago and now it's like a tenner or whatever.
Well, the only thing I did notice as well, the Whopper hadn't changed size. They hadn't had shrinkflation.
No.
So the price hadn't gone up and it got smaller. It was still the same size, the Whopper.
Yeah.
Because I used to get a Whopper on a regular basis.
I thought that was quite big.
Yeah, they are quite big.
Yeah.
I think it's like a quarter pounder, isn't it?
Because we were so hungry on the way home. We shouldn't have done it because we were trying to be on this healthness thing.
3 hours, weren't we? Yeah. We tried to look for a McDonald's, couldn't find one.
Yeah. So but that would have been just as bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were just so hungry, and you see the signs, don't you? And you just get dragged in. You think, oh, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. So we had.
It was nice. It was, but even as I was eating, I was thinking,
packed, wasn't it?
This isn't a good idea.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, we sat in the car. The place was packed, and then there was some seating outside where there were some free seats. And then you've got the cars driving.
There was a lot of car fumes.
A couple of feet away from where you're sitting, and it really smelt strong of like diesel and petrol, didn't it?
It was so busy though, wasn't it?
Yeah, really busy. Yeah. And again, Sunday
I suppose it's the M40 as well. Main route.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So, on to my pet peeve then. And mine is uncovered food in shops. And I'm talking, well, places I notice it most is the Co-op and Marks and Spencer's. And it's things like really nice bread and really nice pastries. And they're just on shelves, in trays, uncovered, open, no covering at all. Anybody can walk past, cough on them, sneeze on them.
Flies can get them.
Flies. People might pick them up. Oh, no, I don't fancy that after all. Who knows what's on their fingers? Now, I know what you're going to say, that I'm a bit picky about things like this, because I suppose I bordering on being a bit of a germaphobe.
You are a little bit of a germaphobe,
a little bit. But I think that's very sensible in this day.
We have got worse since COVID, haven't we? Germophobic.
But with germs, for example, you're going into the public toilets, which is a horrible experience anyway, depending upon where you are.
Yeah.
I don't want to then wash my hands and then touch the door handle. So I'll always have a piece of tissue.
Yeah.
To then pull open the door.
But there's an easy fix of that.
What?
Put the handle the other way around. You open it on the way in and you just push it on the way out.
Yeah.
So you can just push it with your foot.
Yeah.
So why don't they do that?
I know. But you have to touch the
handle. Because
handle,
some people say, somebody might walk into the door. But it's still, if you're walking out, somebody opens the door, you walk into it. It's exactly, just turn the door the other way around.
But I know through, I've worked with people who I've heard, in the loo, and then they walk straight out without washing their hands. So how many people are there that don't wash their hands when they've been to the loo? Yeah. And then they're fingering these breads and cakes. Just put a plastic screen on the front.
Thing is, we went to Sainsbury's and everything was covered, wasn't it, in Sainsbury's?
Yeah.
Everything was covered.
But how much can it cost for them
just to lift up a thing, you got your tongs, take it out and put it in your bag. Yeah.
But, a lift up thing, or even those, round mesh covers.
Yeah.
Just have something over the top covering them up.
Yeah.
What if you get a kid walking past with a snotty nose and touching things like they do, or somebody sneezes
on your bread bun
and then
or whatever.
You're eating that.
Because they always, especially Marks and Spencer's, they always look really nice, don't they?
They always look nice, and that's the thing.
And they've got their nice scones and things.
What's my thing I always say to you?
Things unwrapped.
Yeah, but I normally say, oh, I might have one of those if they weren't
unwrapped.
But yeah, you know, to me, it's just cover things up.
Yeah.
Who wants to eat something that's been
open air?
on open air and germs all over it?
I know. It's a bit old-fashioned,
That's
really.
my thing. But let me know what you think about that. Am I being picky about that?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But then I'm a little
Let
bit
me
like
know what
myself.
you think.
Yeah.
You know, am I being too far fetched?
I know we need some. A lot of people say, you need some sort of germs anyway, because you need that for your immune system, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
to fight off all these different things. But you get that anyway.
I'm sure I'd probably pick up quite a few germs from Woody.
You probably get it from the general air. He's a bit dirty sometimes.
But he'll go rummage in the bush and come out eating God knows what, and then he might.
It's usually deer poo. It's usually deer poo, isn't he? He's got quite a big thing for deer poo.
Yeah.
But he doesn't roll in things, does he?
No. Doesn't really roll. But again, if you give him a biscuit and then you've got doggy spit on your fingers, and I'm pretty sure I'll probably wipe my face or whatever.
As long as you don't lick your fingers, you're all right, I think.
So I think I probably have enough exposure to germs, I'm saying, without other people.
I expect everybody gets an exposure to germs in some way, even in the air, don't you? But
I just don't like the idea of eating things that could have been coughed on or sneezed on.
Nice scone with a bit of snot on it.
So that was it for the questions and peeves, but do keep them coming.
Yes,
we love to read them. We get a lot of fun. We get a lot of enjoyment out of reading your comments, your questions, peeves, and dilemmas. Come on, give us a dilemma.
Some more dilemmas. Yeah.
So this afternoon we're actually off to the dentist, which
it's only a checkup, isn't it?
It's only a checkup. I'm not looking forward to it.
No.
Probably have to have the X-ray.
Yeah.
That's another thing I don't like, actually. Not just because of the danger of the X-ray, but they put that thing in your mouth, don't you? And it
hurts your
sticks in the top of your mouth.
But they walk out the room, though, don't they? You're left in the room with them, they walk out.
Yeah, that's because they're doing it.
I suppose, but But
that thing they put in, and it really digs into the...
Yeah, we'll have to have an X-ray, because we haven't had one for a couple of years.
We need an X-ray, so I'm not happy about that.
Yeah.
But touch wood, everything's okay. But like I say, I'm not scared of the dentist. I know some people it's very, very traumatic.
It's not a fear, is it?
I just don't like going, wouldn't choose to go there.
Was it Alan Milliard likes going to the dentist, isn't he? Well, if everybody likes Alan Milliard.
Yeah, the motorbike.
He's a motorbike.
Man, isn't he?
Guru sort of thing.
Yeah.
He likes going to the dentist and falls asleep as a nap.
No. I wouldn't fall asleep.
No.
And as well, when you go back in the chair and you feel like you're going to sort of slide
off
the way, don't you? Because you're so far back.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling, really. No.
But then it's part of looking after yourself,
isn't it?
Look
after your teeth and they check all your mouth and everything now, don't they? So it's quite important to go.
Yeah, it's good, definitely.
We'll probably need to book a hygienist as well.
Wants to say we'll probably go to a hygienist afterwards, probably in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Book it in. Yeah.
So we'll leave it there for now. Hope you've enjoyed this episode again, but just please do keep your questions and everything coming because you make these episodes for us. So
please subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit the hype button, the thumbs up,
cheeky thumbs up,
cheeky thumbs up, all that jazz, as I say. And we'll see you again on Monday for the next weekly vlog, and then again next Thursday. So until then, take care.
Bye.